There are two types of happiness. One is ego happiness, and the other is what I call real or genuine happiness. With ego happiness, you are reliant upon things going a certain way in your life and happening for you in a certain way, and external things happening in a certain way for you to be happy. Ego happiness puts you on a cycle of well, I need this type of house or a bigger house to be happy. I need a nicer car to be happy. I need something that's going to make me more favorable in comparison to other people's lives to be happy. So, ego happiness inevitably leads to wanting more. The ego thrives off of desire, fear. It could be fear of not having enough, fear of losing what you already have, and then, of course, the desire to have more. The ego feeds off that. So the ego really wants you to follow this model of happiness. And of course, this model of happiness is far more prevalent in Western societies than in Eastern societies. Um, Although I'd like to think that's actually starting to change a little bit slowly. Uh, Real happiness um, actually ultimately just comes from, or it leads to, and comes from helping others. Eventually, your life becomes centered around helping other people, serving others, and doing some kind of good for the world. Um, and there's no more constant comparing, trying to be better than, or thinking of things in terms of zero sum, as in my having more means other people having less. And it's no longer a happiness that's dependent on material things or external factors going your way, or people thinking of you a certain way or behaving a certain way around you. So the point of our existence is essentially to move away from the ego-driven model of happiness, into the serving others model of happiness. It may happen in this lifetime, although I think for most of us, it probably takes many, many, many lifetimes to actually start to get to that point. However, I do think the our planet in general is evolving from the ego-driven model to the serving others model of happiness.